to you live from London town. We're walking the streets. It's 11 o'clock at night. Just out here affecting frequency and vibration, decoding things. What's good? How we doing? What's Gucci? Hey, are there any wide awake conscious beings in the world? Where we at out there? Huh? What's good? Aloha, how we doing? I'm in London right now. We're walking the streets of London. I'll give you a quick view. Okay. We're out here walking the streets of London, affecting energy, frequency, vibration. As you can see, it's pretty calm out here. See if we get any downloads, any synchronicities. Do I feel safe walking around? Let me just say this. I don't mean to offend anyone, but if you think you're a wide awake conscious being and you're still living fear, you're not awake, because nobody or nothing can harm you. Hello from London too, Seema. How many of y'all have lost all fear because they took everything from you in this incarnation and you stopped wanting things? What's up, Fred? If you don't get stabbed, you're scared. If you live in fear, you're not awake. You're asleep. I'm sorry, look at this guy, security right behind me. Look. Hey, look, and there's somebody waving. Look. Do you think this guy just stopped right here? If that is not confirmation, and now he walks off. This is how you decode the matrix. Raise your hand if you've lost everything more than once. Raise your hand if you've been homeless. Raise your hand if you've been through every cycle in this entire incarnation where you just stop caring, because then you realize it's just a game. Don't get acid thrown on your face, man. Oh, man. Here you go, meth buyer. Hey, Bubba. Have a nice time in the showers, Bubba. Put them in the showers. Is that not a crazy synchronicity? This man stopped right behind me with a security jacket on. Oh, it's just a coincidence. Raise your hand if you have 1,000 coincidences a day. Raise your hand if you have 1,000 things that happen a day that let you know you're divinely guided and protected, and that these are called synchronicities. You can't make it up. What's up with my feed? What do you mean, what's up with my feed? If you start speaking your truth, you attract all kinds of people. You don't like this game, you signed up for it, you chose it, every single part of it. Why is there pain? Why is there war? Everything is a part of one nuclear system. Everything is connected. We are cells inside of God's body. So you have positive batteries, you have negative batteries, but we all come here for the experience. So, you know, it's not going to make sense until you fully awaken and realize this is fifth dimension consciousness. All these wars being fought have to be fought on a physical level, but they've already been played out on another level. It's just happening in the physical. What is your view on conflict between Israel? I've said it many times. You can't kill an entire group of people and keep killing them and then play victim. It's pretty obvious what's happening. You just got to let it play out. You can yell all you want to the abyss. You can scream and raise your voices, and everybody. Essentially, it has already happened. This is already played out. It's not going to make sense until you reach the fifth dimension consciousness and realize you are the creator. It doesn't mean you can't have empathy and sympathy for people, but we chose everything. So, I'm just saying. Anyway, on to some lighter topics. Man, it's been an interesting time of travel. We're solo traveling out here. You cracked the code for mental illness, and the funny part is you ain't wrong. Again, it doesn't make sense until it makes sense. Are Jews the devil of this world? God, devil, it's the same. It's one and same. It's duality. We all have the devil in us. We all have the angel or God in us. It's a part of the dualistic system that is the matrix. Is there a villain that controls everything, that owns everything? You could say they're the villain, but they value things and won't graduate this realm. I'm sorry to tell you. If you only care about money and you only care about fame, which I attract a lot of those people, You ain't graduating this realm, but you can have a good time here and you can keep reincarnating. But you can't kill people. You can't be God's chosen people and kill people. How does that make sense? We're God's chosen people, but we kill people. Nah, that don't add up, does it? Huh? You need freedom, not money? Have you found your soulmate yet? You are your own soulmate. You are your own soulmate. The whole game is a journey to self. How do you graduate? You forgive everybody. You love everybody. You forgive all timelines. You break ancestral lines. Huh? I'm just telling you. You break all ancestral lines, forgive everybody, don't want anything, and you can graduate this realm. Don't kill anybody. Don't harm children. Don't harm elderly people. It's that simple. But if you do wrong in this lifetime, if you do sell your soul for fame and fortune, if you do sell your soul for fame and fortune, you can still repent, you can still atone, and you can have it easier the next life than living this life and letting it play out. But you can't, I have some thoughts on the pop culture that's going on with this beef in the rap world, the distraction. Come on, man. Now, I'm going to say this. Look at this license plate. Hold on. Is this, man, hold on, man. They always throwing me a little cookie cutter distraction. It looked like it said ARC. This one says 008. Anyways, like I said, it's all distractions. Do you believe the only Son of God is Jesus? You're in the wrong life. We live in a computer simulated reality. This is a matrix. Come on, man. I'm gonna make a statement really quick for everybody on here who's on the fence about if they are awake and really understand this construct. We all chose to incarnate in different parts of the world. You are God. I am God. That's co-creating with God, which is the source of all energy. God is everything, love, light, dark, black, white. So if you're God, co-creating with God, when you walk out of your house, do you think God would just be Muslim? Do you think God would just be Christian? Do you think God would just be Buddhist? Come on, man. If you're everything and everyone that's co-creating as a part of the source and God, then everything and everyone is you. There's not one way to graduate. It's such an old timeline. Now you can play a character in this lifetime to reach a certain group of people. Absolutely. But God is not one thing. God is everything. Period with the T. Yeshua is a way that a lot of people have gotten through their graduation. But you can graduate through Islam. They believe in Jesus and God. Come on, man. A11 even. You know who that is. 111. Fear matrix. People that still live in fear cannot graduate this construct. Most people are limited in this reality because they're stuck with attachments. It's the people attachment. It's the places attachment. Stuck on living in certain places of the world. And it's some people are stuck on material things. Some people are stuck on old timelines of relationships. When you don't have the ability to detach yourself from something, from anything, you're limited. Period. No one. Neo 1. Anagram 1. We are all one. If you're seeing 22, if you're seeing 1, raise your hand if you're seeing 144 on here. More than you've ever seen in your entire life. That call is for you. It's a frequency. It's a vibration. Okay, in your world it is. In my world, it's 144,000 chosen one who chose to incarnate to raise the consciousness and vibration of humanity. Not one group of people, of everyone. Period. Chosen one. Period. If you see it, tick tock, tick tock. You either answer the call or maybe you want to choose and play the game again and come back next lifetime. What is going on? Anyways, so now I'm activating parts of myself on this side of the world. The United States is a prison. Do you hear me? The United States is truly a prison. They are poisoning people's minds. They're poisoning people's bodies. You got to break out of that USA prison, because other parts of the world, it's a different matrix out here, and they try different methods of programming. I don't plan to come back. You might want to come back. We love London. By the way, Jonah, that's me. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good, my brother. There's a lot of people awake in London. It's funny. The numbers guy, they call me. I don't want to go to London. Then don't go to London. London is its own matrix. Go to anywhere else in the world. If you're listening to this, you cannot reach your highest elevation and timeline staying in the same place. And just calling yourself spiritual or being spiritual does not mean awake. Matter of fact, a lot of people are handicapped because they're too stuck in one program, period, with the T. So you got to somehow travel the grid lines and ley lines and find tribe members. And if you want to get to the highest level of this game, we live in Pokemon. You got to collect the other Pokies. Welcome to Iceland. We might come there. How many of y'all get it? Raise your hand if you get it. Raise your hand if you get it. If you were born in one part of the world, your soul is going to lead you to a path on the other side of the world, because this whole game is about getting out of your comfort zone, speaking your truth, finding your tribe, because you didn't come here alone. It doesn't stop at spirituality. Spirituality is like here. It keeps going. But once you take that red pill, man, I'm just telling you. I know how Cypher felt when he was eating that steak in the lobby with Agent Smith saying, I know this steak isn't real. But you get it. You get it. So I'm just saying, if you're listening to this, speak your truth. Stop worrying about what everybody says about you. Yeah, what's up? Here, I'm got 6% battery, my brother. I'm fixing to. Okay, brother. Somebody just recognized this off of Instagram. Anyways, born in Trinidad, now in Atlanta. What's going on out here? Anyways, yes, it has, and loved every minute of it. Travel, welcome, mate. I'm going through it at the moment. Raise your hand if you're going through it at the moment. We got 111 on here. Raise your hand if you're going through it at the moment. Raise your hand if you're going through a tough woolly booger of a time. I love London. Fish and chips, mate. Anytime I'm going through a tough time, I always tell myself, it's just a game. It's just a game. I created this. I chose this. I can whine to anybody and everybody, but it does me no good. I can laugh at myself, higher self, future self, whatever you want to call it. But ultimately, it's just a game. And then I'm always analyzing the energy that I have around me in my life. And then I always fast. And right now I've been called to do another fast because I'm out here looking like a PE coach again. Because here's one thing a lot of people don't realize. If you ever get into food timelines, if you've gained a lot and lost a lot of weight, if you ever get into sugar timelines where you gain and lose a lot of weight, if you ever get into alcohol timelines or smoking weed timelines, a lot of times you have to check the energy around you, because a lot of times you're masking yourself and you're adding weight and you're lowering your vibration to be normal around people around you because they disturb your frequency, but you don't really know it at the time. But I'm just telling you. So it's happened to me 1,000 times in my life because I choose to play in the dark in the sense of I go around all energies and I don't always protect myself. If you want to know the truth, I don't always protect myself. Yeah. So, yeah. So when you live wide open and you don't have crystals a lot of times, and you don't Palo Santo and sage, and you don't ground, you leave yourself open for all kinds of energy. But this is the hardest part of the training program. I'll take it all on. I don't care. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything or anyone or even dying in the simulation. I love being here. I love the earth at this time. A lot of things need to change, but this is what we're here for. And acceptance is key, all of that. Shungai, I don't want to get into debates over crystals and which ones work and all these things. You do what works for you. If Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism work for you all at the same time, Bubba, you're becoming an ascended master. Whatever works for you. The weed, marijuana is being poisoned. I meet a lot of star seeds and light workers and high vibrational beings that cannot let go of cannabis. Come on, man. You didn't graduate from drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, Adderall, cocaine, people, gambling, sex to just get stuck on weed? Weed, and I got a 420 birthday. I'm supposed to be a stoner. I don't like it anymore. I'm just telling you. How do I play in the light? This is what we're focused on now. We don't want to play in the dark anymore. We took on enough weight and gained enough 20 pounds. We don't want to play in the dark anymore. So anyways, I'm going to hop off of this live. We love you. You guys have a beautiful, blessed night. Good to see you. We'll be popping back on here soon.